This episode is sponsored by SmartVestor. Connect with an investing pro for free at RamseySolutions.com/invest. You're listening to Ramsey Everyday Millionaires, where we talk investing, retirement, building wealth, and outrageous generosity.
We'll start it off this hour in Champaign, Illinois. Faith is there. Faith, how can we help?
Hi. So I have a question. So I'm 18 years old, and I just graduated high school. I was valedictorian.
Oh,
Way to go.
Wait a second, Faith. Don't just skip by that.
I know, right?
A little slow clap for Faith, the valedictorian, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice. Congratulations.
Thank you. So my parents, I've known you guys for 10 years. My parents have blessed me and teach me everything about Dave Ramsey. And so I'm not touching that at all. I'm not going to get close to it. I know the whole situation. So I dedicated myself to getting scholarships, and I got plenty enough to get a full ride.
Wow.
So I don't have to worry about college. And so
You're like a unicorn.
now,
Yeah, really.
So now I'm working just because, I love working. I enjoy it, and I'm trying to make as much money as I can to have a good future.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was wondering, what do I do? Should I start investing, or what should I start doing? I have 1,000 savings and almost 1,000 in my checking account, and then I have extra money on the side, like some other stuff. But I was wondering, what you guys' recommendation for me, because I'm technically baby step 3. But
yeah,
I was just curious on what I should do.
Well, first off, you're a freaking rock star, girl. You're killing it. I mean, valedictorian. She's working. Got scholarships.
Got an emergency fund.
Emergency fund.
Got a little more cash. We don't even know how much cash she's got stashed in the backyard. I mean,
I want
goodness.
to meet your parents, number one, because they did some things right. You know what I'm saying? They raised you right.
Well,
very, very good. Very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
How much are you making right now working?
So I'm a waitress, so it's not guaranteed, but I make about 60 to 100 a night, depends. Like tonight I'm going to work, and I'll probably make almost 100, and then whatever I get per hour, I get $7.25 per hour. So
Okay. Very
$30
cool.
probably a night for just that, but yeah, so about 100 I'll probably make tonight, and then
Yeah, I mean, you could
so on,
definitely
so.
start looking into investing. I think that would be great. In your case, probably just like a Roth IRA, because you need earned income to put into that. But yeah, I totally would start. I mean, you're baby step wise, and even, we've got a set of baby steps that we have for young folks, basically, that they follow, and you followed all of that. Having $500 saved and, paying for college debt free, paying cash for a car. You've done all of that. And so, yeah, you are at the point that you could start, as long as you've got that earned income, you could start investing. And if I were you, I'd probably go ahead and start, because look, at 18 years old, the amount, we've got to talk about this. At 18 years old, that compound interest is going to be kicking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We've got, and so many people, I just have to talk, Faith, so many people, they don't get to start until later in life. And I'm not mad at them. They're not doomed in any way. They're still going to be all right. But you starting at age 18 is amazing, because what you're going to be able to accomplish, most people are not even going to ever be able to catch up to what you're going to be able to accomplish, because of the time that interest is going to continue to compound. You're going to be, how much do you think you could put away? Would you be able to max out, $6,500 in a year?
Yeah, because last year I had about 10,000, and then I helped my parents with something. So I gave them some money, because we were looking to pay for our cars, because we flip cars. My parents do that, and we also have a business, so I helped them with that. We have a photo booth business, so I know I love the entrepreneurship and building businesses.
I have some questions about that, but I won't belabor it. So you giving your parents the money, was that a car for you?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
So it's just helping for a car, because when I was 16, you got to get one. And so now we're selling it, and I'm going to buy, because they kind of help me pay for it. Like I paid half, they paid half.
Okay, so you're not giving them money for their side business.
No.
Oh,
got it. Okay.
All right, our red flags went up for a second. We're going to go ahead and pull those back down.
Okay. So, yeah.
Well, so what I try to do is, when they have their business, that's me. Like, I don't want any money from them, because they feed me, they house me. That's me helping them. So
what this is going to look like is I would bring my parents in on this because it's just a great thing. I would check out one of our SmartVestor pros, and I would sit with one of these ladies or gentlemen, and they're going to have the heart of the teacher. They're going to answer your questions. They're going to let you know what your limits are, what you need to make, what you can contribute, and they're going to help you. They're going to help suggest ideas of how to invest this money. Of course, with Ramsey Solutions, we suggest 4 different types of funds, and they're going to go through all of that: growth and income, aggressive growth, international, and they're going to help you say, this is what we think, but they're not going to force you to do it. They're just going to walk you through that. And of course, at the end of the day, you don't invest in anything that you don't understand. And you can take your time. And you've got your parents there. And this is just, I think this is a really cool opportunity for you to learn. It's a really good opportunity for you to just start exercising that muscle of investing. And again, SmartVestor pros, come on, Ken, I can't talk about that enough. These folks know what they're talking about.
They really do.
They're vetted. They follow Ramsey principles. And,
a great experience for you, Faith, to sit with them and let them teach you to where you understand it, get your mom and dad's input. But yeah, you could put as much as $500 a month in. At the rate you're working, you're such a rock star. You got some money saved as well. So you can max out that $6,500, I think, pretty easily. And I just think that's wise. If you were my kid and you were in that situation, I would absolutely say do it. Really proud of you. You are an overachiever. My goodness. I'm just thinking back to when I was Faith's age, and I feel like a loser. I mean, I've got some.
Definitely, me too.
You know what I mean? I'm like, man, I thought I had it together. Like,
oh, man. I was like, dude, where's my car? I was not on it.
Dude, where's my car? Oh, my gosh. All right, so let's talk about, so here's a young person who has figured it out. I think she said she'd been listening to the program for 10 years.
Yeah.
And good on mom and dad, and she's figured it out. She's busted it. You were talking about on paper, she is set up beautifully, valedictorian, full ride, all of these things. But these young people are still getting an enormous amount of bad information, dubious advice from Instagram, TikTok, commercials as to what they should be doing early on with their finances. And, you can get in a trap at 18 with just credit cards. Or feeling like, oh, it makes sense to take out student loans. And all of a sudden, before you even understand what you've done, you've built a financial trap.
Yeah. I mean, I think their intent is right. I think that young people are seeing, okay, debt has affected my parents. I've seen the way debt can affect things. And I think that they want to get ahead. I think they're interested in building wealth, but they're looking to social media, TikTok, and sometimes they're getting the wrong information. It's a good intent, but a wrong strategy. So I'm glad that she's got connected with Ramsey, and we're going to teach you the best way, the safest way, and the most strategic way to build wealth fast.
Thanks for tuning in to Ramsey Everyday Millionaires. To learn more about investing, visit RamseySolutions.com/investing or click the link in the show notes. Ramsey Solutions is a paid non-client promoter of participating pros. Learn more at RamseySolutions.com/SmartVestor.